Oh, we're starting out good. We got 8 thumbs up and 4 people here. Thanks to everybody that stopped by and gave us a thumbs up anyway. That's awesome. Awesome, awesome. How's everybody doing on Easter Sunday? I'm full. We went out to my mom's and had some burritos and tacos. It was delicious. Ozdat. Good morning, Ozdat. Whoa, wait, she says. Let's see what we can do here. Kim Wilson and Healed Heart having family dinner. That's awesome. Thank you for popping in. Good country. Hope I can pop in. Just having family dinner. Tasmaniacs, you rock. Let's go. Woo. Woodchuck Man. Morning, Wood. Kevin Duff. Great to see everybody. Daniel Atkins. There. This thing's just right. Happy Easter, everyone. Thank you, Daniel Atkins. And happy Easter to you, buddy. Oh, that's just right. Just right. Let's see if we can't move it here a little bit. There, huh? Yeah. Everybody have a good week last week? And a good weekend? I was up near the Woodhole today. They regarded the road to regraded. They regraded the road to the 5 mile. So nice. Oh, right on. Did they fix that one part before you drop down to that cattle guard where it was real rough, where they had that piece of equipment diving off the off the bank there? They must have fixed that. If they went up there with the grader and that's awesome. Were you up there today, buddy? Oh, just right to there? Really? I figured they'd fix that. That's rough through there. This morning, right on. I did no firewood stuff for me yesterday. Had to replace the 22-year-old dryer. Right on, Daniel Atkins. Very, it is. Yeah, and Daniel, I don't even know why they're messing with that down over that bank right there. I have no idea what they're even planning there. Unless they're planning on filling it in or something crazy. I don't know, because there ain't enough timber there to mess with that. Like a tree saw, and they possibly had a small yarder that somebody fabricated. It's a super cool yarder. They call it the Thunderbird. It's nice. I got a little bit of backstory on that piece of equipment. It used to be a yarder that was on wheels, and the guy transferred the boom and everything over and put it on, set it all on a set of tracks, so it can be more mobile in the woods. Good to see you, Billy. Good to see you, Eric. That flagpole's crazy. Wonder why it's so noisy today. Happy Easter, Mom. Kevin Jones. Good to see you, Shade Tree. Larry, I didn't see you come in. Good to see you, buddy. Today is Kevin Jones 1 year sober mark. Congratulations, buddy, on 420. Imagine that, right, buddy? Brennan's faults. I broke down and got a PV, and I should have gotten one sooner. They are handy, man. If you're especially messing with that bigger fur, oh yeah. 902, Cutting Horse. Howdy from East Tennessee. Good to see you, Cutting Horse. Thanks for joining us again, buddy. Appreciate that. Morning, Wood. Congratulations, Kevin. Keep going. Congratulations. Keep at it. Yeah. Facts. Heck yeah, buddy. That's awesome. That's a big one. I wonder why it does it. Why is it?
Do you have it too tight?
You know? Raw Axis. Hey, how is everyone? Happy Easter. Thank you, Raw Axis. I wonder where it's coming from.
Oh, that's very annoying. I'm tired.
I wonder if I can put a wedge in it.
Sorry, 902. I'll try.
Let's try that. Oh, that's much nicer so far. Daniel got himself a PV. Food-induced coma. Yes, Ozdat. Gotta start graveyard tonight. I should be sleeping. Yes, you should be. Sure, it's the flagpole and not the neighbors doing some extra exercises. No, it's the flagpole, buddy. Eric, anybody have experience with ported Holtz Forma 372? Is it worth the money? I have experience with a ported Holtz Forma 372, the Taz XP, and Mama Taz's F-bomb from Aaron Lynch. What as far as is it worth the money? What do you mean? The porting cost? Don Lewis. Happy Easter, Don Lewis. Good to see you, buddy. Wow, man, Don Lewis.
He's so funny on Facebook.
I know, right?
Oh my God.
Just slamming people. I love it.
It's great.
902. I'd give $50 for that, Taz. Oh, 902. Starting us off good. Porting cost. What are they gonna?
What are they charging?
Yeah. If the porting cost depends on what the porting cost is, I guess. Happy Easter, guys. We love you, Don Lewis. Saws are hot. Good evening, y'all. Good to see you, buddy. Porting cost. Yeah, if it's at the 350 mark, I think it's worth it. You have to pay the tariffs, though.
I was waiting for that to come up.
Oh, yeah.
Why is it so heavy?
figuring 400. Is that with shipping? Is it 400 and for them to ship it back to you? So whatever the porting cost is, and they ship it back on that same $400? If that's the case, yeah, it's worth it. If you have the right guy do it. Shipping included. You sending it to Aaron Lynch? If you're sending it to Aaron Lynch, it's worth it.
Yes. Yank Doodle.
Yank! Good to see you, Yank Doodle Diesel. Probably, yes. Yeah, if you're sending it to Aaron, it's worth it. I can speak of that because that's what I have. I don't have a ported 372 from anyone else. Right? So I can't really speak on it from someone else. But from Aaron Lynch or John Bob Millwright, yes, I can speak on that. 4-pack of Farmer Tech, $160 price increase. Just ordered another 4-pack. Holy smokes. $160 price increase. Per saw or total in the 4-pack? Curly Bill. So I have something to say. Can you guess? Much appreciated. You're welcome, Eric. So I have something to say. Can you guess? Can you guess? Johnny Arnett, hit that thumbs up, y'all. Thank you, Johnny. Hello, my Taz family. Total for the whole package. So for like $40 a saw increase, right? Yank, I don't know. Could it be something about? Could it be something about Easter or something? How did the fishing go, John? Yank, I'm guessing go Leafs go. Oh, Don Lewis. I love it. Go Leafs go. Billy, it would be more if I got them individually. It's per package. Four-pack from Farmer Tech. Oz, it went pretty good. Got sunburned, and the wind was crazy, but did okay. Right on, Johnny. So you're saying, Billy, it's better to buy in bulk?
Sounds like it.
Beans will do that to you. Yank. So we've been gifted with the 8-quart hand crank. Oh, no, not again. Are you kidding? Hand crank ice cream freezer from some very close friends, fixing to do the first batch in it. 8-quart.
That's a lot of ice cream.
That's a lot of ice cream. 2 gallons? That's a big one, buddy. That's awesome.
There's B.
Yeah, I knew it. Good to see you, B. I drew him out. I drew out B. Don Lewis, have a great day and better week going forward, Taz community. Be well. Love yous. Thanks for popping in, Don Lewis. I appreciate you, man. Reds. Only got a few minutes. Thank you. I appreciate you popping in for a few minutes, Reds. I do. That's awesome.
Got his finger pointer in the mail. Good Lord.
Oh, nice, Johnny. That's a lot of cranking, 902 says. Burley, Curly Man, Curly Bill. We need them midweek check-ins like old days. Yeah, buddy. We are making birch syrup and tinkering on saws on the flatbed truck. Gotta love it. That sounds like a great time, B. Reg Tillers, don't forget the thumbs up. Appreciate that. Don't forget to thumbs up. Grew up with the hand crank. Special memories. That's a big ice cream maker. 2 gallons. That's awesome. So, crank, fix, do the first. What kind of ice cream are you gonna make in it? What kind of ice cream you making? Yank? How did you draw me out? Hello, while talking about Fords. No, I put this still hat on. And I told Corey, I said, you watch. I said, B will show up if I wear this still hat. Sure enough, there you are.
Hey, Johnny.
Daniel Atkins. Taz, what made you decide to start uploading content? What made me want to start uploading content? Mark Zadlock. Happy Easter, gang. Good to see you, Mark. And happy Easter. You decide to start uploading content. Well, I had an old chainsaw, the old David Bradley. I saw that damn hat the minute I clicked on the live, but decided not to say anything. Now I know I should have. Right? It's got to be the teacher in him. Just finished fixing up a Stihl 291 and 034 AV. Nice, Reds. I guess I really don't know. Ever run a Stihl 391, anyone? Johnny has 391 with a few bellhopper modifications. I wanted to do a hickory nut, something with maple flavor, but I couldn't find hickory nuts, but gonna settle for walnut. Butter pecan. Oh, yank doodle. Well, that sounds delicious, buddy. For me, it was watching a few channels, have fun, and figured I can join in too. So far, it's definitely been a fun journey. Absolutely, Daniel. I think it might be because might be able to help somebody, you know, have a that might have a situation, or, you know, like hang-ups or chain or saws, you know, little things like on the older saws. I really did enjoy working on the old Macs and figuring out some of the little quirky things that Macs can have, and showing those things, like with my very first one was Sparky. I have one, and with the muffler mod, it is great. It's a great saw. Now I gotta go get ice cream. Where's Peppy, right? Raw axes. Yes, that's the big is maybe helping someone. Yes. Yes, Raw. You were made for TV, Kenny. Oh, thanks, Sauce.
No.
Reds, gotta go. Picking wife up from the airport. Oh, nice. Well, have a great rest of your day, buddy, and be safe. Appreciate you popping on. My little brother bought one. Seems like a good saw. Yeah, Curly, that one of Johnny's runs real good with the muffler mod and the intake mod, the small intake mod that Bellhopper does to him.
It's not warm in here.
And I feel like we've helped people. I feel like we've helped people here. Ozdad, I've got a face for radio. Did my wedge fall out? Nature, good to see you, Nature. Hello from Germany. Good to see you, Nature. It worked for a minute. Wonder if it fell out. I think it fell out.
What are you talking about?
That wedge I put in that thing.
Do you get to play?
It did fall out. It starts making noise again. I just got to go put the wedge back in it.
Kind of had to, Daniel.
The neighbors took it out. Getting past the awkwardness of being on camera. At least that's what I'm going through now. The awkwardness. What? Do you feel like you're? Do you feel like you're talking to yourself?
That's what it is.
Taz, my wife went to an auction the other day, and she got me a Husky 353 and a Husky 555, both 375 bucks. For both of them, that's a great deal, B. Right on. The saw, axe, wood, tree, YouTube community has been a huge inspiration for me. Y'all being special to me. Oh, Yank, thanks, buddy. Are you turning that stinking thing on?
Shut your face.
555 saw is my first 500 series Husky saw and first new auto-tune thing. We shall see.
Just gotta burn the dust off it, you know.
Could outcut my Husky, but brother hasn't learned how to cut fast. Raw, just something when I because I was kind of like that. And also in the beginning, I think just about everybody is. The majority of people that do this type of stuff are in the beginning. But one thing is just imagine, like after you get going and you get your group of people that come to and watch your videos and they comment and stuff like that. Then just imagine that they're all out there in the woods with you, or wherever you're at, whatever you're doing. Whether you're building a fence or whatever you're doing, if you're hafting an axe or swinging an axe, and you start talking, just imagine that all the people, try to be with me here. Try to imagine that all the people that watched your last video and commented on your last video, all the positive comments that you got, just imagine that every one of those people are standing there in the woods, standing with you, doing what you're doing. And just imagine that one of them asked you a question about whatever you're wanting to talk about. You know what you understand what I'm saying? It helped me. It helped me a lot. And yes, Yank Doodle, absolutely, buddy. The positive comments, that's what fuels it. That's what fuels it. That's what keeps the machine going.
I am too. Oh my God.
Stop putting up videos because talking to the camera was too much. That's how I could get friends. I'll just imagine it. Exactly. Just got some good juice for the 046. Gonna cut some cedar this weekend. Nice. I totally understand. I am so used to the automotive parts and stuff being so competitive. The firewood and saws and axes, and so calm and relaxed. It's totally different realm to go into. Yeah, buddy. The majority of the saw community is pretty open about what they're doing, and aren't afraid to share their information. The older folks in our community are amazing at sharing. All you have to do is ask. If you're wondering something, find someone in the community that knows it. The older folks will share it with you. I know the competitiveness. The competitiveness used to be in the snowmobile world, in the dirt bike world, and it still is. Nobody gives up their secrets because nobody wants to get beat, right? But old guys don't care because old guys ain't out there racing snowmobiles no more. Majority of them, right? They're into the pass it on, share your information, and keep this sport going. Not tuck it all inside and take it to the grave with you, and then nobody knows how Billy Bob Johnson won so many snowmobile races or dirt bike races, right?
And yes, editing does suck.
Editing takes time, yes.
Kenny still struggles.
Well, I don't so much struggle. It just, the app that I use is, I don't know what anybody else's apps are like for editing, but the one I use it just keeps getting more and more complicated. When I first started, I wish it was still that way. Because then I was getting pretty fast at it, but now they throw in all these different pages of this, and I don't need that stuff. Good friends that are with you and not beating you up. That's right, Daniel. It's editing that gives me... Raha! Good to see you, Raha. The firewood guys are way more chill than the chainsaw guys.
I think I'm out of juice.
Raha is a wood turning channel. Wood turning channel. Let's go check that out.
What's wood turning?
Like, for like legs, table legs, rolling pins.
Gotcha.
Look at that cool stuff. Right on, Raha. That's cool. If you're into wood turning, that's a good one right there. $18.4 thousand subscribers. No saws on the bench today, Taz. Nope. The chair Mama Taz is using, I could take a nap in that. Nice. Oh yeah, it's really nice.
Eric, it's even heated.
Heated, buddy.
It's my softball chair.
Kevin Jones has got a mini wood turning lathe. Nice. That's what I'm talking about. Getting better at editing, but still learning. Oh yeah. So it's probably, is it Raha or is it Raja? Is it Raja? You're from India?
He says he's Indian. Up a little bit ago, he says he's Indian.
Toasted hot cross buns. Took a much needed break this weekend. I will be getting back to work in the shop tomorrow.
It doesn't get that hot, Oz. I wish it did though.
What do we got? 60 days?
What?
2 months. Heated, even better, right? Yank Doodle, life is too short to live life by yourself. There's still young people out there that are starving for mentoring and being able to work with someone that can help them along. Absolutely, Yank Doodle. Absolutely. There's Joey Gordon. Good to see you, Joey. Where did Kenny and Corey meet?
God.
We are almost 50 above finally. We're about 50. But with the wind, it's a bit chillier. 45 minutes to edit. I am already bored. Trying to get an old Echo trimmer going. 24 inches of snow last week, and now it's mostly gone. Wow, that's a fast melt. $54 degrees for Kevin Jones. Saws, we met at one of our friends' house.
He really
In Chihuahua. Zach. Happy Easter, Zach. Good to see you. Why don't you go get a new
I don't know
canister?
where one is. Do you have one out here?
No.
You probably have 6.
Nope, don't have any.
Go find me one, please. Chop,
Nope,
chop.
ship shape.
Can you go find me one?
How many moons ago, Taz? It'll be 25 years we met. 25 years ago in July, it'll be 25 years.
Sometimes you have to be. Ew. What is wrong with you?
It's just filthy. It is absolutely, that little canister is just filthy. I just handed it to
What is on it? Yeah.
Yeah, here you go. Oh. 83 at the race in Rockingham, North Carolina yesterday. Oh, it's that pole dancer. Mama had a fistful of was. Sandy Cooper. Pushing 10,000 days together.
Shut up. It's all rusty. Is it even gonna work? Give me a pile of shit.
This freezer ain't cranking itself. So I'm gonna hop. Been great being here. Thanks, Yank Doodle. Enjoy your ice cream, buddy. I hope it turns out amazing. I'm glad you got a big one. That's a big one, buddy. That's super cool. We love you, Yank Doodle.
Billy, really?
10,000 days.
That's ridiculous.
Thank you for stopping in.
You're not even funny. Like, shut up about it.
It was very windy, but we did okay. See y'all. Much love. Awesome, Yank. Is it working?
Let's stab you.
Is it working?
Yeah, for a sec.
How many did you catch, Johnny? Did some fishing yesterday. Didn't catch nothing. You didn't catch nothing.
You didn't go to school nowhere.
If you did, you didn't learn nothing. Paul Goulding. Good to see you, Paul, from England. Hope you were all okay. Doing great. Doing great, Paul. I've been seeing some folks that we haven't seen for a while in the comment section. That's pretty awesome. Wilbur. Haven't seen Wilbur in the comment section for a long time. Some new folks. I got a Husky L65 from Canada headed my way. It's in mint condition. I can't wait. Gonna go do some trout fishing Friday morning after work with my dad. Nice, Jones. 6 over 15 pounds and a few around 5 or 8 pounds. Nice, Johnny. Paul, I always enjoy your videos. I appreciate that. I appreciate the feedback on that, Paul, and I'm glad you enjoy it. Zach drove home yesterday. Is it working?
Mind your business.
Seriously, is it on?
Yes.
See? It's a good gas.
Yeah, it's a dandy.
A little dirty.
No, it's not like my thing's clean either.
Johnny, I'll bet Rooster was glad to see you when you got home today, huh? He was probably still mad at you. The thumbnail on this live made me want to join. That was a 500i on the stump, right? Yeah, B, it was. It was.
Smart ass.
Mama T, you run out of clean wood for the wood stove. Johnny caught one tiger muskie, 1 5-pound largemouth. Nice, largemouth. That's awesome. Not. Yep. 2 months to go. Largemouth get big. Why would that?
I don't know.
I don't know why it would hold that for review. You run light bars, right, Taz? Yeah. Yeah. For the most part, on the saws that I run most of the time, yeah, they have light bars on them. Yeah, Rooster was not happy when I pulled away. When I pulled in, he was standing on the porch with a smile. Nice, Johnny. Nice. That's awesome, Johnny. Kevin Jones, I just picked up a real nice micro Shakespeare rod and reel. Nice. What light bars do you have? Which one is the best? I have been running regular bars all my life and been wanting to get a lightweight. What's your recommendation? Are you putting it on like a 372? You don't want to still lightweight? I know you're a husky man, but the still lightweights are all the way. Still lightweights are they're, in my opinion, they're the best ones. I've never run a cannon bar, but I don't think I could ever get myself to spend that much money on a bar. The still lightweights are expensive enough. But if you're going to run it on a 372 and you're going to cut firewood with it, the Sumura bar is a nice bar. The Sumuras are nice bars. The Sugaharas are nice bars. They're heavier than a Sumura, but they are nice bars. But I haven't had any trouble with burning out the tips on a Sumura, or I flip my bar and I maintain my bar, right? And with flipping them and keeping the bar rails clean and that kind of stuff, it's amazing. It's pretty amazing how long a bar will last and how long a bar will go before you have to even maintain the edges. You know what I mean? They don't seem to get that burr if you flip them as much as I do. But like I say, I maintain it. But the Sumura is a good bar, and they're like the cheapest. So I would say on the 372, I would say 28 inch. Walker Saw Shop ones are bad boys. And those are just like the Sugahara that's what that bar is basically. It's just like a Sugahara, except for Walker's has the Oregon tip on it. It doesn't have the Sugahara tip. $150 got me a 32-inch Husky bar. Been thinking of getting a Sumura bar. A 32-inch? Yeah. They're a bit more flexible than that than the Husky bar. Now, are you talking a regular steel, like a heavy, not the lightweight Husky bar? Depends on the person. Wouldn't you agree, Taz? Some folks are just harder on things. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
Johnny, you better get ready. Hudson's got the karaoke machine.
Are good. Premium light are good also. Eric, I haven't run one of the premium lights to see how the Sumura premium light. I haven't run one of those yet. I haven't been fortunate enough to run one of those yet to see how it compares to the original lightweight. As far as flexing in shorter bars isn't that noticeable. But when you get 28 and above, it becomes noticeable. If you're limbing something like the Oregon lightweight bars, they had lots of flex in them. And if you went 32 inch and you're limiting something and you lay that on there and it puts that big bow in there, that's when it throws the chain off. Right? As they get longer, shorter bars, 24-inch bars, you don't notice it nowhere near as much as you do with something longer, because longer ones will have more flex in them. Missing entire words now. No, sorry, I meant to say $150 gets me a 32-inch lightweight bar. 32-inch, the Husky lightweight bar, because actually the Husqvarna lightweight bar is cheaper than the Sugihara bar. They are quite flexible, no longer than 24-inch. EM, good to see you, EM. EM's got his Hot Rod 1010 running good. Nice square ground chain on it. New muffler. Yeah, buddy. Depends on the person. Yes. Walker Saw Shop. Yeah. Yes, Husky lightweight bar. That's pretty good. That's good price. That's good price. And I think you can probably get a Sumura 32-inch for right out that. $140, $150. Place you can get the old Oregon lightweights. I really want one of those. B, I run 28 and 32. Yep. Yeah, EM, those bars are light. They are light. But they do have quite a bit of flex in them. With that 100% aluminum insert. Doc. Good to see you, Doc. Saw Suppliers has an Easter sale going on for Still and Husqvarna products. Right on. Saw Suppliers. I wish I could get an Oregon lightweight bar. That would be great. Yeah, if you're doing nothing, if you're not limbing or anything, if you're not limbing a tree, you're just bucking firewood, those things they're awesome because they are super light. But the Still lightweight is I know, B. I know. The Still lightweight is they're a good bar. Yeah, Saws, they are. It's the same bar. For a light bar, I love the Stills. I would like to try a Cannon bar. Yeah, Cannon bars, those got to be super light too. I ain't never run no Cannon bar. I could sand off Still. Yeah, you could. Just sand it down and make it. Yeah, just sand it all the way down. Yep. Because they're nice and they don't have the flex. They don't have the flex that the Oregon lightweight has, and they don't have the flex that the Sumura lightweight has. And they're light, and they're nice. They're good. They're good steel. I've heard the Cannon bars. Question: how much weight difference is there between a standard bar and a so-called lightweight bar? Where's the 32? that a 32? Or 34?
I don't know who you're talking to.
Is it 32 or
I
34?
don't know, to be honest.
32.
Fred Roberts is here.
Fred Roberts. Oh, well, would you look at that?
I would never hear the end of it. If he bought a steel lightweight bar. Absolutely, Ian. I could tell
What?
the weight difference.
Oh, come on.
Hi, Fred. Hi, Zach.
I'll be right back. That's what I need is a new screen.
Of course you do. Jesus. No, Oz, I'm a wuss. I need a lightweight bar. And Wheaties are gross. No, apparently he needs a new scale. Pretty sure you just bought that one not too long ago. Yeah, I don't think so, Fred. Oz, yes, they are ridiculously expensive. But what isn't ridiculously expensive? It's a stupid flagpole. He has it attached to the shed and it's really windy. Yeah, right, Billy. It is very annoying. This freaking heater's hot. Who makes the laser lightweight bar? Just curious. I know, right, Fred? God, coming in like Kramer.
Okay, this bar is 32 inch long. They're all 32 inch, okay? This is just this is an Oregon 32 inch bar, 105 driver, and it weighs about 5 pounds. Okay? This Sugahara bar, 32 inch, weighs about 4 pounds. This Samura bar, 32 inch, weighs about 3 pounds. That's a big difference. Going from this to this, 2 pound difference, I'm in all day. All day. Oh yeah. And the steel lightweight Still lightweight is lighter than this. Is it worth it? Yep.
What's that laser one?
24 inch.
Well, I know that it's not as long as 32.
Yeah, so there's a considerable difference there. Every ounce counts, man. 2 pounds is a lot when on the saw day. Yeah, right? Yeah. Because that 32-inch Samora bar at 3 pounds, right around 3 pounds, weighs less than a regular full-on steel standard bar in a 28-inch. It's lighter than a 28-inch standard style bar. So you can gain some length and not gain any, if you're going from 28 to 32, you're pulling the same weight. And if you're running a 32 and looking for a lighter bar, they're a good bar. But is it cost prohibitive? I think so. I think so. Because what's an Oregon, just a standard Oregon power cut 32-inch bar cost? My days of being on the saw all day are over. Sugahara and Husky light bars are about the same weight. Yeah, they're the same bar. One might have a little bit more paint on it than the other, and that's about it. My bars to wear out before I go to the lightweight stuff. Granted, I'm only running the saws a few hours a week. Yeah. So I was thinking of drilling holes in my 32-inch bar, Oregon bar, and trying that. But would I have to fill the holes in is my thought. Yes. Yes. Because where is it? Yeah, because if you don't, those holes will get sawdust in them, and it'll start cutting really goofy because all that sawdust in there will create pressure against the wood. And it's like, wood on wood is not as smooth as metal on wood, right? Those holes will fill with sawdust. So, yeah, you'd have to fill them with something. And I don't know what would stay in there. She got some serious epoxy of some kind and got it super clean, and it bonded really, really well. Bars from the dealer are stupid prices down here. Till you start thinking of carrying it all day. Yeah. Big difference. Big difference. Yeah, I want to try lightweight B. Second floor contractor. You have a point there. I don't have a lightweight bar on my stuff yet. Can't afford lightweight. What is that sound from the shed? It's my flagpole rubbing up against the side of it, buddy. B, I pay $135 roughly for a 32-inch Oregon bar, not lightweight. $95 for a 28-inch Oregon bar. Because I don't know if you have any dealers up there, B. Do you have dealers that deal with Samora? Drive me.
I know.
Here, let me go put a different wedge in it. Maybe this wedge will stay in it.
Should stay in it now.
It should. It's got some grippy teeth on there. It's a Neotech wedge. Of course it'll work. Sorry, Fred. There is one problem with drilling bars. The steel has been hardened and the standard high-speed drill will not cut it. You will need a carbide drill bit to do it. Thank you, Johnny, for that information. Joey Gordon, I'm trying to remember from a year and a half ago. I think a Steel Light 32 bar is around 125 bucks. 32 for a Steel lightweight? I wish they were that cheap. I'd have them on every saw I own. Because they're like 100. The 32 inch, I think, is right at $190 for a Steel lightweight 32 inch. Back waiting for the wife at the airport. Right? Wow, Reds, you live close to the airport, buddy. That's awesome. Still and Husky dealers only. Waiting for a wife at the airport. 063 gauge Farmer Tech 28 inch compared to Steel lightweight 28 inch. 2 pounds difference. I can't tell the difference. 2 pounds difference. Check again tomorrow for you. Because if a 32 inch is only 125 bucks, holy smokes, I got to get signed up to that, buddy. Eric, by the way, Amazon sells darn near all brands of bars. Cheaper than dealers. No steel bars. Nope, there won't be no steel bars on Amazon. Andrew Helms, one of Bellhopper's buddies down in North Carolina. He's a, and I don't know if, Johnny, you probably know, is Bellhopper still in on that Sumura bar salesman deal? Or is it just Andrew now? I would get one for 125 bucks, sand off steel and running. Right? Yeah. Yeah. Because it's going to be a pound. It's going to be a pound lighter. That's the Husqvarna lightweight will be a pound lighter than the Oregon 32 inch. Duke's bars and chains, but I only run my saws a few times a year. So Bellhopper is also still a dealer with Andrew? Or they got separate things going on or whatever they got going on. I wasn't sure if Bellhopper was still in that deal. And if you can get a Sumura up there, buddy, if you can get a Sumura, that's where you're going to gain it. That's where you're going to get your good 2 pounds. And that's 050. Because like like someone, I don't remember, I should remember, but I don't. Someone said every ounce counts. But an 063 gauge bar will actually weigh less because there's less bar there in the rail. I mean, now that's grams and things like that, But yeah, B. Good to see you, Lloyd. Would a Dolmar 6400 be of interest to you? Dolmar 6400. I don't know anything about it, Fred. Because I've never run a Dolmar. I didn't even get to run. Did I even get to run Hudson's Dolmar up at the Woodhull? The Dolmar 64 are a good saws. I had one. Well, I'd love to try one, Fred. I got to get in this Dolmar world, so I know a little bit about Dolmars when John Hudson calls me. Russ Hall lost 2 pounds last week and didn't notice a damn thing. Good to see you, Russ. I love how Russ comes. I love Russ's entrance. I just dig it. I dig it. Just bang, here I am. Here we go. We love you, Russ. he is still a dealer. Right on. Yeah, because I think, what did I pay for them? 32-inch bars.
Probably too much.
I paid like 110 for the 30-inch unicorn bar for the Echo, the 30-inch Samora bar for Echo. Pretty cool. 96 driver. Unfortunately, Dolmar Makita aren't making gas saws anymore. Dolmars are Makita now. Eric, I don't lose weight. I temporarily misplace it. Indeed, that's the point. Bigger curve also. Yeah, because everything's so the weight that you lose in the bar is made up by the components of the chain. Right? Big 63 gauge chain. Would you show the bar that was 2 pounds lighter again? This isn't paint. These are, all these white spots are epoxy. Sorry, B. I showed the still mount end. But that's so I can run them on my Huskies if I have to, if I'm in the woods. And all I need is one of these little jewels.
I want to see the one that was 1 pound lighter, please.
1 pound?
That's what 902 asked.
This one was 1 pound lighter than the like stock bar style.
BS, do they all come steel mount?
No, you can get them Husky mount. Here's Husky mount. Same bar, 32-inch. Just Husky mount. Sorry, B. I gotta remember who I'm talking to here. It's all Husky or nothing. I love you, B. You're awesome. Morning Wood. They have Husky mount. Gas saws will be back. You betcha, B. I have to be sorry. I'll be more specific. And these tips have a grease port on both sides, one on each side, so you can grease the tip. And you can buy the replaceable tips for them just like you can all the other bars. You and me on a wood cutting run would be dangerous. But man, we'd have fun, wouldn't we? Point being, when 2 additional pounds is 32 inches away from you, holding it up is much harder to do. Yeah, and also it can be, depending on what saw you have, and you know, and not everybody cares about certain things like I'm going to talk about. Like when you set a saw down on the ground, you know, not all saws are perfectly tuned or whatever when they get started and whatever, you know. So the chain might be sitting there going around, you know, ding, 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 like that, you know. And a 32-inch bar that weighs 2 pounds more than that one, if you don't have the right dogs on your saw or whatever, and the tip falls in the dirt, well, now you're starting with a saw that's been running in the dirt while you're putting your hard hat on and you're putting your chaps on, or you're getting a drink of coffee, or you're moving this and moving that, or you know, you're letting your saw warm up and you go move the pickup or whatever you know might be doing. And you don't know, you don't look in the ground to see if it's been dinging off that chain off a rock like that big or whatever, you know. So it can be a matter of just making it sit proud with the bar off the ground and out of the dirt, right? Like I said, some people don't care about that kind of stuff. I personally, I do. Would that 2 pound lighter bar balance well on an MS 170? No. No. You'd have to have dogs that stuck out about that far in order for it to work good on a 170. A 170. But they do now. They do make lightweight bars for them little bad boys. My 462 with a 28-inch steel lightweight bar sits in the dirt. Makes me mad. 462. What dogs do you have? I care. Sharpening a 32-inch takes a long time on its own. Exactly, B. That's why I personally care. If I spent time and I ground that chain or I filed it by hand, however it got sharp, and it's never cut a piece of wood before, that's the last thing I want to do is have it sitting there in the dirt. Whether my chain is kind of rotating around the bar a little bit or not. I still don't like it. Comes to tool saws, axes, hydraulics, or whatever, I just use it and not think of the extra weight. Granted, I am in an office at a keyboard 90% of the time. With West Coast dogs, the 3-point dogs, really? What? Because I got West Coast dogs on both. Well, no, I got West Coast dogs on my 64. I got Egan dogs, which are shorter than the West Coast dogs. They don't stick out as far. On my 500i with the 32-inch bar, and it don't go in the dirt.
I know too. Jesus.
Wait, what? You're supposed to sharpen? Yeah, I know too. Really, no lie. Eek, a 28 tipping with West Coast saw. Wife's here. See you later. Good to see you, Reds. Thanks for hanging out with us, buddy. Hope everything went good with for your wife on the flight. I don't have the new dogs on yet, and I know my stock ones let the bar eat dirt. My Husky 372 with the 32-inch heavy bar doesn't tip. How heavy is a 462? Glad your wife made it home safely. Yes, I have two Carlton bar, which is made of lead on my P60. Enough weight to cut through without leaning on it. 32.
That just sounds heavy.
Carlton bar. Oh yeah, buddy. Made of lead.
Yeah.
But the P60's right there with it though. You put a 34 on that. Put a 34 on that, and it still won't pick that thing off the ground. It'll sit right there. Apparently not heavy enough. That's crazy. That's strange, Eric. That's strange that it does that with a 28-inch bar.
Is he missing like a bar nut or something?
No.
Or some kind of part?
I don't know what would. I don't know.
Part in that area?
That's weird. .28-inch bar on a steel 462, and it tips over as well. But it's a regular bar, not lightweight. Yeah, that's something to me, is the laying like that. I've made kickstands for saws that did that. I built a really stupid looking dog on that XL76. It looks like a kickstand. It's really bad. Hicks, there's Hicks. Josh and Megan, thank you for the super chat, and good to see you. Less than 2 months. Hicks comes firing in there. Ah, buddy. 2 months.
Are they really coming this year?
I hope everyone is having a blessed Easter. Thank you, Megan. Oh, I'm pretty sure they're coming. But let's ask them. Josh and Megan, are you coming to Taziplooza this year?
I still have your canopy parts in my camper.
Yes, we are. All caps.
By the way,
Exclamation points.
good, I can't wait to kick your ass.
Nice. No matter what Megan says. I'm going to sharp chain saves energy way more than the weight of the saw. Full chain, more effort. It's like a 3-fold energy eliminator. Yeah, buddy. Doc. Husqvarna Samora 32-inch. Oh, there it is.
Will you see if somebody's here?
Husqvarna Samora 32-inch, $120 at Saw Suppliers with /Okie10 code. I forgot about Okie. Thank you for reminding me of that. They are. They're parked out by the garbage can. And what? I don't know. Pro Safety Dogs work great on the Husky 390. Inch bar stands proud. Dull chain. Yes, Daniel. Let's go. Hicks. Already off work. Travel plans. Locked in. Just super busy lately. Not missing it for the world. That's a promise. Oh, buddy. Everybody's busy. Like, you're busy. You guys are busy like Johnny Arnett's busy. Crazy busy. Took me about a year to figure that out. I totally agree, though. In my opinion, sharp chain saves energy. Yes. There may be some chatter. If you cut your rakers off, it saves weight. Yeah, Eric and Doc. Doc, I forgot that Okie also has that discount code. Okie10. $120. If you have to push on your handlebar, the chain is dull. It should pull itself in the wood. Absolutely, B. Yeah, and I don't know what it would be. I don't know what would shipping like something like that be. B to up there. Megan, he works too much. John Arnett's don't save weight, pack on the muscle, and bulk up. The heavier the bar of the saw, the smoother it will cut.
Johnny's gonna lose his man card at Taziplooza.
Oh, Johnny. That's a good problem to have. Yes, Daniel, absolutely. I love that. How many RSVPs do we have so far? Chatter kept setting a break. Oh, goodness sakes, Oz. I bet in your hardwood, I bet it was even worse. Chatter setting the break off. How many people do we know for sure?
I don't know. I haven't even started thinking about all that.
Let's see, with Josh and Megan, with 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I can think of 11 right now.
Did you get David and Kelsey?
13.
That's not even counting the locals.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yes, it is. Just miss him. Hang on. I ran my Mac 250 the other day. It's heavy enough to be used as a boat anchor, and it was not smooth. We're dragging this baby beagle along as well. Nice. Old beagle pup. And it was not smooth. I wish I, yeah.
Daniel just said Jason, Brennan, Brian, and me for sure. That's 4. 4 more.
So 18, 19.
Sure, I'll not.
19, I don't know, right around 20 that are pretty positive about coming.
Well, that's, like I said, it's not even counting like the locals.
I don't know, Taz, what the shipping would be. I'll check. Yeah. 902, it might be. I don't know if there's a $30 around there. $30 to ship that bar? That's not that bad. Have you guys ever used Pirate Ship? Have you guys ever used Pirate Ship?
Who the hell's that?
What's Pirate Ship? It's a shipping company. I haven't, Megan. I haven't used them. I think the family might be coming too.
That'd be fun.
Just not sure yet. Right on. Doc says Pirate Ship is awesome. Where all do they run? Cannot wait. Hicks. Hicks must have some big stuff in the works, man. He misses the mountains of Northeast Washington State. Ordered stuff from Canada before, and the shipping isn't good.
Be a knitting thing.
Pirate Ship must be a knit.
He's got something thrown at him.
Yep. Yes, it's much cheaper. I just found it. It's been around for years. It's free to set up an account. Someone shipped me 14 pounds of yarn for only $19. It would have been almost 40.
Wow. Never heard of him. Maybe Johnny needs to check into that.
Yeah. Does anybody know? Or I guess I'll just have to look it up on the app or something. I'll have to look it up to see if it's in anybody's our area. Imagine that, huh? Right? Love you, hon.
Yeah, throw that one in there.
Megan, that's okay. I'll just have to order pounds more of yarn for knitting then, Josh. Oh, it's a website. It's a website. Let's look at this.
Yeah, because if you didn't know, I'm out my shop. LOL.
Pirate Ship app. Pirate Ship. Send packages with Pirate Ship. Save up to 89% on your shipping. Create a free account today and start shipping in seconds. Save up to 89% off U.S. Postal Service and UPS rates with our free shipping software. Tons of treasure. We've saved shippers tons of treasure since 2014. To ship cheaper when selling stuff on Etsy and eBay. I just bought.
She said that gives you the elements, and they still ship through UPS, FedEx, and Postal Service.
Right to Alaska. It's in Los Angeles right now. So says the tracking number. Even from up there, huh? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Check it out. They give you the estimated, and they still ship through U.S. Postal Service, UPS, but you save. Better be, Josh. I literally just learned about it, and it's wonderful. Yes, crazy. Slightly scared to go back inside. Yeah, I'm going to look into that. Johnny, we'll have to check into that stuff, brother. B, I just shipped a 353 Husky to a friend in Idaho, and it cost me $76. And we all know the 353 is like the lightest saw Husky makes, minus the top handle. $76 though. $76 from up there, buddy. That ain't bad. Really. I mean, because it costs us that. It would cost me that to ship. That's about what it cost me to ship that 350 to North Carolina. Yeah. Hi, Mom.
Mom's back.
Mom's back. The utilities it utilizes U.S. Postal Service and UPS. Don't know if it's out your way. Ole's has 3M Sandblaster sandpaper, 80, 120 pack. Great price, $1,100 at Home Depot. What? Oh, $11. $2.99 a pack. Great price. It's like $1,100.
Yeah, I was like, but that doesn't sound like a deal. The hell?
$11, it says.
Maggers.
Oh, yeah.
Mom and her nicknames.
Yep. We're going to have to go down there one of these days. Get that cleaned up. It's cheaper to send mail to the States versus have it come here. I paid $100 to have a small head gasket for my tractor to be shipped up to me. Could ship it to the States for like $25 or $30. I will forever despise autocorrect. Ship it to the States. Well, they got to get that fixed. The whole shipping thing is just, it's crazy. And I don't know what's so special about California. That everything has to go to California before it goes anywhere. Because it's the same way for me, B. If I were to send something to Canada, it goes to California. And then back to Seattle. And then into Canada. Why can't it just go to Seattle? and then to Canada. Makes no sense. No sense. Just found a Samura 32-inch lightweight husky mount from Saw again. $140 for the bar, $20 in shipping. Not bad, really. No, it ain't bad. Have her look at that at Saw again. Have her look at that Saw Suppliers. Is that what it is? Where was that? Doc. Where's Doc? Where is Doc? Doc. I want to make sure that it's right. Doc. Doc. If you ship, pirate ship is a must. I didn't go back far enough. Doc. Where's Doc? Saw Suppliers. Saw Suppliers has free shipping. B, have her check Saw Suppliers.
He just said it again. Thanks, Doc.
Saw Suppliers with Okie10 as a discount code.
He said he doesn't know about Alaska.
Megan, those shoes you got, Rooster, are awesome. Checking it out. Free shipping. And the Okie, is it O-K-I-E or is it O-A-K-I-E? For me, when I am going to Europe, it's Los Angeles. Then it's gone. When it comes back, it's New York, then Chicago before it gets back to me. He absolutely loves them. I hope he's getting them broke in, Johnny. Ready to run the mountains. And he ran through the briars, and he ran through the brambles, and he ran through the bushes where a rabbit couldn't go. There you go, Johnny. Huh? Awesome. Urban Logger, if I send a letter to my neighbor, it will travel at least 500 miles.
This is dumb.
Yeah, if we send it, yeah. Say ours isn't that far, but it's 100. It'll go 100 miles. It'll go 50 miles and 50 miles back to Chihuahua to get mailed in Chihuahua. Oh, B says, on Saw Suppliers now don't see 32-inch lightweight, but did find a 24. Okay, so it's O-A-K-I-E, all caps 10 for the discount code at Saw Suppliers, everybody. Help old Okie Woodsman out. California is a damn cliff. Yep. Yeah, it's crazy. Our little town here, we used to have a in-town box. If you want to mail something in town, you put it in that box. If it was going out of town, you put it in that box. There's good country. Good country. How was dinner? How was Easter dinner? Good, I hope. Good to see you. Waza. Don't see 32-inch lightweight. Good country living. Hockey season's over for outside hockey.
He does softball, though.
Softball. Oh, there's some hearts. Somebody's slinging hearts. Mama Tess sleeping. Fire up a saw.
No, what? B. No.
So good. Good country says. Oh, never mind. She's not. So Johnny, what do you got? You go back to work tomorrow? Or do you go back Tuesday? Good thing I'm 2,000 miles away, huh? Hey, my wedge must still stay in there. Is that thing still on?
Yeah.
You're wasting all my propane? Johnny Arnett.
You don't even use them, so shut up.
Yeah, I do. I use them for my burning and stuff.
No, you don't.
No, sir. I'm off tomorrow and go back Tuesday. Nice, Johnny. Nice. What equipment did we talk about? Oh, we did some talking about lightweight bars, difference of weight from standard bar to a lightweight bar. Different kinds of lightweight bars. Noise sacks. Found it. 32-inch lightweight Sumura. $129 on saw suppliers. What's our shipping, buddy? Did you put in that code yet?
Calm down.
I got me and the neighbor lady's lawns mowed. Almost dark here. Right on, Kevin Duff. Daniel Atkins, Mama Taz. We're doing the Blue Smoke Challenge. Looks like you had fun making it.
Do you know I got 42,000 views on that video on TikTok?
On TikTok. Seriously, B? Won't ship to Alaska. You kidding me? Oh, it's all good, B.
Well,
It's all absolutely understandable. Absolutely understandable.
I'm surprised YouTube even let it go through.
Very appropriate as far as I'm concerned. On that situation, that's crazy. Why is that? Why is that? Adam W. Happy Easter, everyone, from Victoria, Australia. Another Australian. Good to see you, Adam. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. Won't ship to Alaska. That's terrible. What are you trying to send? Lots of stuff won't ship to Alaska. It gets very frustrating. Yeah, because it's like, doesn't Madsen ship to Alaska? Yeah, I don't know if Madsen's, I don't know if they deal with, I don't know if they have Sumora lightweight bars.
Can you just send him one?
Living north of the 49th parallel. To Alaska, I had people want $250 to ship one saw. What a pain. Daniel, I ship to Alaska all the time. Does Husky still make lightweight bars? Yeah, good country, they do. Doc says, talk to saw suppliers. I bet they would if you sent them a shipping label. Alaska is a U.S. state, right, Kevin? That's why I can't believe they won't even ship there. I mean, that's ridiculous. That's crazy, man. Because it's not like it's oil or nothing, It's not fuel or oil or anything, nothing flammable, hazardous material. It's none of that business. So it's a piece of metal.
Calm down.
Uh-oh, my phone's going to die. I'll try to be back on my wife's phone. All right, B. It isn't. I know, right? It's nothing.
Hazardous.
It's. Yeah, you might try to give him a call though, B, and ask him about what Doc's talking about. Yeah, this is the dandy next raffle axe. Tom's got it all shined up. It's a nice axe. Hickory. Handle. $45 days to get a priority letter from Atlanta to me in Virginia. 45 days? It says continental U.S. only for me. That's wild, Kevin Duff. Saw Supplier sounds like good folks. Betcha they'd work with you. Megan, it's pretty. Ain't it? It's an Andy. Speaking of axes, I still have your guys' axe here, Josh and Megan.
Oh yeah. The message.
That you forgot.
Other ass, the first one.
That you forgot the first year. New name is Percy for that axe. Oh, it's Percy?
Percy.
Percy. It's Percy.
Pretty Percy.
Percy. Ain't she Percy? The old Dunlap. It's a pretty cool axe pattern. It's really nice. It's pretty heavy. Just talking about that. Don't know how I would have fit back into our car.
Yeah.
Biggest kick in the teeth for me, Harvester Bar websites won't to Australia, and they are an Australian company.
That's stupid.
Yeah, that is. Daniel Atkins, Kevin, I don't mind. I can be a hub to send stuff to you. U.S. Postal Service is really cheap, but insurance blows, where UPS would be more expensive, but insurance is better. Aaron, what up, my peeps? Sorry, in a TikTok rabbit hole.
He kept sending me TikToks. I'm like,
Oh.
so I sent him a message. I said, okay, we're live. Get off TikTok.
Good to see you, Aaron. Crazy. Adam. Raw. Double A. I might have to go down to the mail it store and see.
See what?
William Klein. Good to see you, William. Hello, everyone, he says.
See what?
Oh, that is Banana Lands. Banana Lands. Yeah, that's weird. Website won't ship to Australia, and they are an Australian company. There's another company that's like that. Mama T, let's go. Let's go. Recreational reptile. Good to see you, Brennan. What do you got going on for fun today? Smitty. Max suck. Home line is better.
Just out of the blue.
Good to see you, Smitty.
Hi, how are you?
True that, Smitty. Staying away from the family It's a madhouse over here. Just right. Okay, I'm back. B's back. Johnny, that is why we need a full-time saw community delivery service. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. I think that would be cool. But we wouldn't make it long, Johnny. We wouldn't make it very long. I can't stay long. I stole my wife's phone. Oh, right on, B. Johnny freaking Arnett. Yeah, Johnny, we wouldn't make it. U.S. Postal Service delivery speed is like an old mule.
Unless Aaron's shipping here.
Yeah, unless Aaron's shipping to here, then it's fast.
Crazy.
Smitty, what movie did I steal that idea from? Max suck. Home light is better. Max.
Uber Eats style for saws and parts. There you go, Adam.
What movie did I steal that idea from? Max sucks. Oh, I don't know. I don't know, Smitty. Yeah, Johnny, we go broke fast. I would anyway. Water boy. Water sucks. Gatorade is better. That's it. Nice. Good job, fellas. Smitty, I got a home light C51 from the junk man. A 353 Husky I sent to a fellow in Idaho. U.S. Postal Service didn't deliver it to his house yesterday, and he didn't go pick it up before they closed, so they put as return to sender. Oh, brother. Why would we not make it long?
Because you two get sidetracked.
Like in the trailer. I wouldn't make it, Johnny, because there'd be people along our route, right? That would call us. They would call me and they'd say, "Okay, hey, are you here yet? Have you gone through here yet? Nope, I haven't gone through there yet. Yep, I can stop in there and I can do that." And then another person would have something going close to there, so then I'm not going to charge somebody, right? I'm going to be like, "Well, I'm already going that way, so I'm not going to charge you this time," right? And I wouldn't make it, buddy. I wouldn't make it. C51 makes an awesome doorstop. You're a legend in your own mind. Clint Eastwood. I've been running the old Johnson ad Taz. Still going strong. Right on, Hicks. Facebook Messenger. Goobs, we're out. I guess we was able to talk them into holding it till Monday. Hopefully it works. I hope so, buddy. Because that's like not a, it's not just like a couple states away. Canadian Cutter. Let's talk chainsaw pipes. How are you, Canadian Cutter? What do we want to talk about? Chainsaw pipes. Megan, okay, I'll check it after this. I am terrible with Facebook. Canadian Cutter, could you help me find, buddy, a home for that saw? Could you help me find, buddy, a home for that saw? Canadian Cutter's buddy, where did you say he was at? Denver? Right. I got you, Canadian Cutter. Did you say he was in Denver? Yeah. Has a 370. Well, if that's the picture of this, if that saw is if the pictures of that muffler are off of the saw that he's trying to get rid of, it's a 48 millimeter. So it's a 365, correct? And he's in Denver or Dover? Denver, Denver. 372. I got the same muffler. Well, they have the same muffler. The 365, the 372, the 371, even the X-Torque, and the 390 all have the same muffler. But what I'm saying is that cylinder from the muffler pictures, and the top of that cylinder is stamped 48 millimeter. So that is not a 372. Is what I'm trying to say. It's a 365. It's not a. It's the same chassis, same everything. The only thing different is the piston and the cylinder, because the 372 regular stock 372 is 50 millimeters. So 365 is 48 millimeter. Right?
Marty, it's only 5 o'clock here.
Marty. Late Night Live. Happy Easter, everyone. Good to see you, Marty. Famous Master, good to see you. Oh, I get you. Yeah. B, 372 stock is 50 millimeter. Yes. Always looking for a 365 special top ends. Okay, so yeah. So I'm pretty sure that it's a non-X-Torque 365. If you could get him to send pictures to you, Mark, of the top of that cylinder with the spark plug boot out of the way, then we'd be able to tell. Because if he pulls that spark plug boot out of the way and all you can see is the spark plug hole, that 48 millimeter, and we don't see a plug or a decomp in the top of the cylinder, then it's a non-X-Torque. The X-Torques had the decomp on top of the cylinder. It comes out that goofy hole on the top. And also, the picture I noticed looked like the top cover is off of an X-Torque, but it's this far above the muffler and the cylinder. So that kind of tells me that it's an X-Torque. It's only an X-Torque top cover, and it's regular piston and cylinder. Because the X-Torque is taller. The X-Torque cylinder is taller. Traditional axes or Fiskars? I choose traditional axes. Good country. Sounds like a good saw. Yes, it does.
Hudson.
John Hudson, what he said. Goobs, good evening and happy Easter. Good country. Fiskars for smashing wood. Traditional for continuing to improve the craft. Well put. Well said, good country. Well said. I dig it. If you're mad, swing a Fiskars.
Throw in the river. Throw in the
Beat
river.
on it. Right? It don't matter. Good country living. That's a good way to look at it. Yeah. That's awesome. I'm glad you made it. I'm glad you made it back, good country. I appreciate your comment before anybody even got here. I appreciate that, brother.
That's right, Hudson. Malls suck.
No malls. Aaron. I've got him sending more photos. Right on, Mark. Yeah, because if we can get it done, I mean, because it's gonna. I would say that a OE 365 would sell better than an X-Torque 365, right? If you're a bad shot, Fiskars. William Klein. Let's go, TazManiac. Smash that thumbs up. Woo, nice. All caps. Where's Andrew Scott? He must be having a big Easter dinner.
Yeah. Or he's in a food coma.
Yeah. Yeah, because I would. Yeah, like I said, I would say, nice to see you, Canadian Cutter says.
Hello.
I will leave my 2 malls at home.
Yes, malls
That will
suck.
save weight and gas mileage too. Well, Daniel, buddy, you're dragging a hydraulic
Yeah,
mall,
right.
axe, superstation. You don't need to bring any split malls, buddy. Not many folks want the X torque. Right. I avoid anything less than 6 pounds, but I will do 5-pound axes. I just prefer the bigger ones. Oh yeah, Smitty, you're a big man. You you know, you're big, so you need, you know, utilize it, right? William Klein, I grilled a steak today, made deviled eggs and redskins. Deviled eggs.
What are Redskins?
And redskins. What's redskins? B. Worst thing on earth. Big man Smitty, right? Good country. I mean, the X Torque, you know, it's still a good platform, you know, to take that X Torque stuff off there. But then you got to, you know, do the switcheroo for the carburetor and that kind of stuff to go back to OE. But OE 365 is treatable. Nothing better than a splitter.
Gotcha.
Taters.
Gotcha, William.
Potato.
Potato skins.
Tater skins. I'm in. Splitter with a good profile, in my opinion. Those Husky axes are fire when sharpened. Husky axes. My Husky axe, I went to Goats. Found a Mac 15, maybe picking up this week.
God, there you go.
Hudson, great investigator skills, brother. Great investigator skills. Gwen. Good to see you, Gwen. Oh, we're just hanging out in the shack. Potatoes. Tater. Daniel, the same head setup I got. Got Daniel the same head for what, Brennan? What do we got going on there? I'm still
Bringing the trophy.
bringing the trophy.
I had to figure that one out.
I'm still bringing the trophy. Just what I need. Another old saw I can't find parts for. My favorite is still the old Plum Rockaway. You didn't have to do that. Taters. Did you see the home light I just built? I didn't see it run yet, Smitty. I may be slow, but I would have gotten them eventually. Oh, I know which one he's talking about. You talking about that one right there, buddy? Hicks, is that the one you're talking about? Huh? Yeah, buddy. That is a hammer. And that handle is solid. It's just, this is the one of the laminated handles from Tom Joyner. It's got some parts of it are laminated in there. It's dandy.
Megan asked you.
It's a hammer. What is the official name for it? Like the Title I. Palm swells nuts, right? Right, B? The trophy.
Yeah, I don't. You might as well just put my name on it because nobody's beating me.
What's the trophy?
I don't know.
Is it the saw trophy? I'll send you a photo of a pipe I just acquired, but you got to keep it a secret. It's a low-key thing. Gotcha. Smitty, it keeps up with a stock 395. It might smoke a 372. I surprised myself. Nice, Smitty. We'll have to all go check that one out. Brandon, things happen. Plus, it's going to be better when we are cutting or splitting. We can communicate. Communication is key. Yep. That is the one. Oh, yeah.
Pixie ain't doing shit.
You guys racing? Anyone have trouble starting the still MS271? Smitty, nice. What's Mama Taz smoking? We all know I'm winning. What do we got going on? Did I forget something?
Does Hicks even own a chainsaw?
No.
Does he even know how to run?
He's got my 372 X Torque.
I don't give a shit.
And the Husky and the little Johnson Red. Small saw, but the compression is so strong, it will sometimes pull the handle right out of my hand. Johnny Arnett. It's a low-key thing. Okay. Let's check it out. Where you at, buddy? There it is. Oh, yeah, brother. That's nicely built, man. That's cool. I dig that. How does it work? Does it work good? Stop trying to get her fired up. You're gonna lose that one, Josh. Photo sent. I'd like some tips on tuning it fairly. On tuning, it's fairly fat. Of equipment. The karaoke equipment is awesome. Right on, John Hudson. Thank you for the update on the karaoke machine. MS200T Husky 535. 372 XP Johnson Red 2151. MS362 066, another 362 just for the starters, Mama Tab.
So you're bringing all that junk?
You better look out. Be Husky.
You just might as well leave that shit at home.
I just built a 372 XP with 200 PSI compression. I even took a pic of the compression gauge. Holy smokes. Better get some rest if you're going up against Taz XP and the F-bomb, because they're going to wear you out.
Yeah, just be home at 6:30, 7. Your daughter's in the chat.
Bailey! What's going on, Bailey? Good to see you. Thanks for getting on here. Just saying LOL, but 90% of that is because of this community. I'm very grateful. We're just glad that we could help you, buddy. Is this an unlimited CC class? No, what did we say?
No, it could, like, the 395 is not allowed.
What did we say? It has to be, can't be bigger than 52 millimeters. Is that what we said? Yes, we are very grateful. And Secret Santa. Yes, Secret Santa. Hey, Billy, I'm eating some noodles. Ooh. Old timer. Good to see you, old timer.
You're just eating noodles.
Women get a head start.
I don't need one.
So 77 C's max then. Keep it fair. Hey, old timer. Hell for review makes that stock 372 X Torque become. Oh yeah, buddy. It's pretty surprising what a muffler model do. How big is the Pioneer? How big is the Pioneer, Aaron? The 60?
Aaron, you just take your time on that.
It's way over 77 cc's. Oh, yeah. 99 cc's, you're out.
You're out.
I'll race you anyway, though. He seems to forget we haven't eaten dinner yet. Old timer, did you have a good Easter, buddy? I know. Hudson, Super Sleuth Hudson. Remember when last week when Hudson was asking about the chain and the sprocket and the chain getting bound up? Yeah, we figured it out. Are you going to the International Firewood Expo? Wow.
Johnny's all about.
That's it. I'm done typing. This stupid phone. It needs to be smaller so as fat fingers. Smaller than fat finger, old men can't type anymore. Okay, folks. I better go. The wife wants her phone back. Be safe and be kind. Thanks, B Husky. Appreciate you, man. My 390 XP identifies as 52 millimeter. Old timer, is that in Ohio? Yes, it's in Ohio. There's lots of stuff that goes on in Ohio. Right? Bunyan. Sawfest is in Ohio, isn't it? And now the International Firewood something? Firewood Expo? Crazy. That's lots of stuff. Joanne Fabric started in Ohio. See, I told you there was a lot of stuff goes on in Lucas! Good to see you, Lucas.
Lukey.
For your knitting needs, Aaron says. I am too. Hope to meet you. Megan, woohoo! So what kind of noodles are you guys having? Just having top ramen noodles, or what you got going on, Bally?
Probably they're college students.
They eat better than we do.
They do. It's probably Panda or something.
Yep. What's about time to wrap it up?
Yeah.
That 2 hours went fast. The chow mein ones that you used to always. Oh, really?
Those that stink.
The good ones.
Yeah, no.
What is the Lukey? Is it a Star Wars thing? No, Johnny. Dana. Good to see you, Dana. Dana was out. What took her Dana so long was she was probably over practicing on the karaoke machine.
The kids looked like they were having way too much fun.
I'm really glad we made it today. We miss you guys. We miss you guys too when you don't make it to the lives. But I appreciate the comment in the comment section after it comes back up. Appreciate everybody that comes here. Phenom, Kevin Maxim. Gonna pick up a chain for the 600 tomorrow. Let all 400 RPMs loose. Nice, Hudson. Just picking on you, Lukey. I know. Yep. No, I was keeping the inside of my eyeballs company. Oh. You guys by like 2 minutes last week. Serpent Mound in Ohio. We love you all. And for the record, yes, arriving the 18th or 19th till Monday morning this year. Nice. Yes. 18th or 19th. What? So they're going to be here Wednesday or Thursday. Hicks.
So we'll see them Monday. Okay.
Wednesday or Thursday, and then they'll be here till the following Monday.
That long?
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to bring my beating stick down.
Everybody better wear their Hafton pants and their Hafton shoes. Going to be a clinic going on around this joint.
We can all learn how to knit.
Who's got a ported 357 XPGW hybrid? And Kenny, that wrap you sold me gets used every day. I can't thank you enough. Absolutely, Canadian Cutter. I'm glad I could help with that situation, buddy. Brennan will be here Wednesday afternoonish. Bring it, because it's happening, Mom and Dad.
Johnny made it. Johnny made it for me, so I will be bringing it down there.
My son just came downstairs like we are. Why are you saying my name, Billy, that way?
What?
Oh, Bally.
Old
Billy.
timer?
Bally.
You're coming in July and leaving September?
Nice, old timer.
Good God.
Yes. That's awesome. We are so excited. Who's got a Porsche hybrid? Yep. Yeah, Mark. Like I said, I'm glad I could help with that situation, buddy. Because those little full wrap handles on those little saws are awesome. They are super, super awesome. They make a great chunk out saw. For me, for what I do.
Well, if you want, old timer, you can have the whole camper to yourself in the driveway.
Yep. All right, everybody. Don't forget about the axe. The information's up on the website now. It has been for like a week since that video came out. Go check it out. Get in on it if you want to. It's another dandy. Beauty from Tom. B-U-T. Thanks for joining us on this fine Sunday. I know it's a usually family-oriented day, and I appreciate everybody coming here because everyone here is family, right? And I enjoy hanging out with everybody that's here. Love you all and blessed Easter. Miss you. Can't wait for June. Can't wait for June. Peace out, Girl Scouts. Thanks, Aaron.
Yeah, Dana, I don't know.
Dana, I'm not sure. Keep a handle on it. Yes. Absolutely, Hicks. Josh and Megan, thank you so much. I'm glad you could make it today. I appreciate everybody taking time out of their day to come and join us. Even if it was just for a few minutes or if it was for the entire length of the live feed. I appreciate every bit of it. Always good to see you, good country. Dana, I would say this one and two more at the most. More than likely, just one more, but possibly two. No more than two more after this one. If that helps. Okay? Cabin will be built right after two-story saw shack. Thanks, old timer. Awesome. All right, everybody. Have a great week coming up. Everybody be safe. Be careful. Love y'all. Take care and be safe. Tasman is rolling. Stay tuned. Majestic Hunter. Good to see you, buddy. Thanks, everybody. We love you.